Let's start this again. I literally wasn't recording. Hey guys, welcome back to V's Rhapsody. Today's episode is going to be about G-Eazy. Don't even act surprised. I warned you guys. I just want to shout out Jamie for introducing me to Gerald, and also shout out to Jamie for making me broke, because any chance I get, I will go and I will see him. Like any club appearance, concert, out in Vegas or a little bar. It's really not a difference if it's near or far. See what I did there? Also, even if I'm at work, like I will make it a point to go wherever he's at. And I hope my manager's not listening to this. That's awkward. But I have used Leon as an excuse, like, bro, like I need to go pick up Leon. He's got chorro. He is blowing it up at school. Like I need to go pick him up. And they're probably like, dude, what are you feeding this kid? Because I've used that excuse a couple times. I ain't gonna. This episode is gonna be about the time he had a pop-up shop in Oakland back in this date right here. So as soon as he announced it, I was like, oh hell yeah, like I'm there. Oh yeah, I'm going. And I went with my sister-in-law at the time. She didn't have a babysitter, so we took a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Took all their happy asses up to Oakland. And I picked them up at like 3 a.m. and we left to Oakland. The whole way, of course, we're like blasting Gerald. Mako's little 4-year-old is in the back like getting it and stuff. And he is singing every song. He knows all the lyrics to this day. But his favorite song is You Got Me. And I don't know who broke this 4-year-old's heart, but he's like in the back like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And I'm like, all right, calm down. So I asked him, I'm like, Mark, are you excited like to go see Gerald? And he's like, yeah, I'm excited. La. He wasn't nervous or anything. And I was like, Mako, what are you going to tell him? Like, what are you going to say to him when you see him? He goes, I'm going to tell him, you got me fucked up. And I was like, well, okay, damn, like, all right, like, you tell whatever you want to say to him, whatever your little heart desires, you go right on ahead and just live your best life, kid, like, do you. So we get to the shop, and Mako's just, like, over there chatting it up with everybody, like, we're getting some merch, and he's there with Kev. We also stan Kev. I love that guy. He's so, like, down to earth, and this is purposely where this is his merch for Sorry for Being Us. Go follow him on Instagram and follow his shops page. But he has like his own pomade, his own like merch, his own mask, hand sanitizer. Like he's got it going for him. Another little side story of how cool this guy is. So during quarantine, obviously all the barbers and all the like nail salons were closed. So I was like, I'm gonna cut Leon's hair, like wish this guy, like don't wish me, like wish him, like, cause he's gonna be roaming around, like, you know. And so he offered to like FaceTime me or like go on Instagram Live and like walk me through it. Like this guy, he's just the sweetest guy. He is just the most beautiful soul ever. Hi, Kev. So anyway, Mako is like over there like talking to everybody. And they're like, okay, like this little dude, like he's spunky and all that stuff. And I was like, Mako, tell him what you're gonna tell Gerald. And he goes, got me up. And then they're just like, what the, okay, like, all right. One of the guys was like, you're not gonna tell him that. Like he was all like in a 4-year-old's face. He was like, you're not gonna tell him that. Like as soon as you go up there, you're gonna be too nervous to even say anything. And I was like, bet, don't doubt my Mako. Anyway, by the time we like left the shop, Kev, actually, he gave me this. He was like, here you go. He was like, here, you just have it. But it's like a little G-Eazy ornament. It's my favorite ornament that I have. And I keep it out all year long. Thanks, Kev. But anyway, so we wait outside and we were waiting for like 8 hours. But it didn't seem that long because like throughout the day, like people were just walking by. Like we met Oops. We met my suegra. We met Marty. Marty's tall, okay? Like he's a giant. So Mako's just like, well, hello up there. Didn't know what to say. So he was eating Doritos. This little punk walks up to Marty and Marty's like, what's up? And he grabs a Dorito, he just hands it to him. It was a soggy ass Dorito that this kid gives him. So he's like, oh, thanks. He grabs it and he goes, anyway, guess you want to take a picture? When Gerald finally got there, everybody like went crazy, of course, and he went inside before people started like doing the whole meet and greet. He got his hair cut. So by the time we got up to the line, Mako was already known. So everybody was waiting for him to be like, got me fucked up. So everybody was just like looking at him like, what you gonna do? Are you gonna say it? You gonna punk out? Like, what are you gonna do? And so he walks up and one of the guys that was like, you're not gonna say anything. Like, he's not gonna say, he's gonna get nervous. That guy, he was like, all right, Mako, like, what do you gotta say? And he just like looks at him like, this heifer. And he looks at Gerald, he goes, got me fucked up. I was like, oh hell yeah, like he's a damn ass kid. And the guy was like, well, all right, like I didn't think you were gonna say it, but cool. So Gerald signed, I think it was the Bait of the Universe posters that he was signing, but he signed Mako, you got me up. And it was the cutest ever. Mako had his little first meet and greet and it was with Gerald. Such a fun little experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. The next Gerald episode is definitely going to have Leon in it, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I'm posting it. We will see you next week. Bye.